Good evening, my loves. Welcome to Thorn Studio. I'm going to share a master version of some of the smaller pieces you may have noticed throughout my social media. It's a little bit on the spookier side, just sharing a little bit about me. To welcome Halloween, Samhain, Dia de los Muertos, to honor our dead. So sit back, relax. Maybe you'll learn a little bit about yourself tonight. I've never quite belonged to this plane. Since childhood, I've seen beyond the veil. Not only when it's thin or when a portal stirs open, but always. It's been there like a quiet hum, a second home behind the world. As a child, it was comforting. I remember thinking, I don't want to be here again. However, being able to see beyond softened the weight of being alive. I was born into a family of women who feel everything. Empaths, intuitives, mediums. But I was told not to speak about my gifts. People wouldn't understand. So we whispered our truths among ourselves. Ghost stories with roots. One relative saw the deaths of others before they happened. She tried to warn them, but no one listened. The gift can be a curse when the world mocks what it can't explain. I never went that far. My gift is clairvoyance. My dreams and daydreams deliver what I'm ready to receive. It was wildest when I was a teenager. Floods of messages, endless visions, and once I dreamt of a national tragedy months before it unfolded. Thousands gone. What do you do with that kind of knowing? I shut myself off for years, numbing my intuition just to feel normal. It was the darkest I'd ever felt. But when I began to heal, I rebuilt that connection. Now, I sense shifts before they come. It's unnerving and powerful all at once. Sometimes I look back at my younger self and think, she was fucking powerful. Now, many of you know what deja vu is. Quick little moments where you feel like you've seen it or experienced it before, which you have in some way, shape, or form. Now, my deja vus are layered. Time folding over itself like silk. Dreams that echo across past, present, and future. Some would call it quantum physics, others astral projection. I call it simply truth. Another medium once told me I could move my dreams, the events of my dreams, like chess pieces. But I don't. I allow things to unfold. I was also told by a medium that I wander in my sleep, not my body, but my being. Now, I have plenty of stories of ex-roommates, ex-boyfriends, and even my current husband, who I call my stag, who have strange experiences with me in the night, walking into their dreams, wandering around the house, but I'm not physically there. More stories for another time. I wear this mask because I'm not one for long eye contact, so for those who know me in my inner circle, I don't make a lot of eye contact. When I'm calm or at play, the information is almost too much. I see too much. But when my eyes are covered or I rest, I see everything with so much more clarity. Now, don't mistake that for softness. When I'm angry, I look someone dead in the eyes. I see every flicker of their soul before I devour them with my words. Can you guess my star sign? Now my stag tells me in these moments, you're fucking scary. And he's right. My sight lets me sense authenticity intentions wrapped in shadow. I can feel when someone's trying to crawl back into their light. Those are the ones I'll reach for. The rest, I let them stay where they are. The shadows don't scare me, and believe me, I've seen many shadows. I've scared some. That's a funny story. But they don't scare me. I was born at the crossroads, honoring the dark, never worshiping it, and always dancing in the light of the moon. My ancestors fled persecution for their gifts. They were healers, midwives, seers. Witch was a word men used to control women who remembered their power. The patriarchy feared the matriarch, the women who governed the cycles of life. So, if the world still demonizes women who use their voices, their bodies, their knowing, I'll gladly be a heretic. If you think this is an act, maybe it is. But when it comes to my gifts, darling, do you really want to tempt them?